That's me in Turin, Italy, on the sidelines of one of the biggest matches of the year, Juventus-Inter. You might be asking how a simple kid from Brooklyn ended up here as a Calcio reporter for one of America's biggest TV networks. Well, it's actually a pretty crazy story. I still can't believe it happened. Let me explain. This season, I've been a pretty lucky guy. I've been covering Serie A for CBS Sports. And every weekend, we go into the studio in Stamford, Connecticut, and every week is pretty much the same thing. But this week was different. 2 months ago, we were in Italy together for the Milan-Inter derby, and I got to know my colleagues pretty well. But today, something was off. Nobody was talking to me, and there was this awkward silence, whispering behind my back. And then when we went on air, it finally made sense.
I'm just hearing, hold on, we've got some breaking news. We are actually going to offer Marco the opportunity to go back to Italy, but not just for one match day, for the entire month, Marco.
Are you serious?
She was serious. Italy for the entire month, going up and down the coast, telling stories about food, people, culture, and of course, calcio. Sounds like a dream, but there was a catch.
Tell them about the budget yet?
Yeah, this is the budget. Okay, we're going to give you $5,000 to be able to use during your travels there. You get to pick where you're staying, but have you got a decision for us already?
Of course, yes, come on. That's right, I'm on a budget. 5,000 euros for an entire month? Sounds like a lot, but trust me, it's really not. Anyway, a free trip to Italy with a tight budget? I could think of worse problems. Andiamo. It's been a long time since I signed my first contract. My name is Marco Messina, and I'm just a kid from Brooklyn, born into a loud Italian-American family. Sundays for me, well, they were about one thing, calcio. As a kid, while the others studied, I launched a Serie A YouTube channel out of my grandpa's garage. I'm living the dream, covering calcio for CBS Sports. And now they want to send me to Italy for a month to tell stories about this amazing country? I'm all in.
Cheers. Salute.
Have a safe trip.
Thanks.
Feels like just yesterday when my mom was helping me pack for my last trip to Italy with the crew. This time, though, I'm on my own. But I'll be okay. The good news is, CBS has a guy in Italy. There's always a guy. He's an American producer who moved from LA to Italy over 20 years ago. He'll be my right hand. His name, of course, it's Tony.
So when I get on that plane, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna unpack the sandwich, the panino that my mom made. Can't do that airplane food. And get maybe a nice glass of red wine and fall asleep on the bed. And when I wake up, I'm in the most beautiful country in the world.
It's crazy to think I'm flying out of JFK, where my father landed from Italy over 50 years ago. I'm so thankful to my parents who put me in the position I am today. Oh, by the way, ironically, my dad's worked here at JFK for over 40 years.
Did you tell him what I do at the airport?
What do you do at the airport?
I carry bags.
Thank you.
The trip across the Atlantic gives me time to think and rest up, to truly appreciate the moment. A trip of a lifetime.
Yo, Tony.
Nice to meet you, man. Welcome.
Great. You must be hungry. We gotta go get you a meal.
Yeah, thanks. Let's do it.
So this is what it's gonna be like for you, huh?
I don't know. This is day one. You're teasing me now. We're gonna spend all the budget on the first day. Cheers.
Welcome to Italy, man.
The first stop, Milan, the most modern city in Italy and the fashion capital of the world. While Tony works on his new look,
It's gonna be an adventure.
I'm taking a tour of Serie A's headquarters.
I think we know this guy. He's on CBS a couple times. Nice.
Enough fun and games. It's match time. The Coppa Italia, since 1921, Italian teams, big and small, have been fighting for this coveted trophy. Tonight, the semifinals, leg one, Milan-Inter.
I got a call from my dad, Marco, who was born and raised in Milan, and he said he's deeply offended that you thought it was okay to play a five-a-side game in the Duomo, which outside the Duomo in the Piazza, people are looking at you guys annoyed that they can't walk through. You can't do that. You can't play soccer in the Piazza of the Duomo. What's the matter with you?
Matteo, you wouldn't make the team, but it's all right. Maybe you could play in Connecticut over there.
0-0 first leg.
Safe travels, by the way, Marco. Is everything planned then for you to go to Florence? What are you looking forward to? Tell us what this night and tomorrow morning is going to look like for you.
No, absolutely not. I actually have to figure out how I have to get there and then where I stay. So it's going to be a long night for me. 8 a.m. in Milano. We are getting ready to take one of these trains to Firenze. We're ready for Fiorentina Juventus. The trip from Milan to Florence is one of the most scenic in Italy, passing through cool cities like Parma and Bologna. Welcome to Florence. We're in one of my favorite places in Italy. Here you can find amazing history, great food, and if you want to live like the locals, a little adventure. Fiorentina is an American-owned Serie A club, which just happens to be run by the dad of one of my childhood friends. What are the odds of that? Time to catch up with CEO Joe Barone.
How do we end up here?
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Ciao, Marco. What'd you get me into over here?
All right, Joe. Two Brooklyn boys that grew up a couple blocks away from each other. How did we end up here?
Oh, Marco, I mean, it's amazing because how do we go from me driving you to practice when you're like 10 years old with my son, you know, to being on the Arno River and, you know, doing this is absolutely amazing.
If I told 10-year-old Joe Barone that he'd be doing this, he'd be running Fiorentina, he'd be on this boat with me, what would he say?
No, I think, you know, in life you gotta always dream, right? And to me, this is an absolute, you know, an absolute dream. Here we are in a city like Florence that is full of passion, you know, full of tradition. But Marco, but look what you got here, Marco. Look what you got here, Marco. Il Ponte Vecchio, Marco.
Thanks for trusting us. I don't know why you did. I wouldn't have trusted us, but it worked out. Thanks, Joe.
Good. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
After my quality time with Joe, it's Fiorentina Juventus, the other semifinal of Coppa Italia.
The old lady of Turin visits the rolling hills of Tuscany.
Dusan Vlahovic is the most hated man in town. He just bolted Fiorentina for Juventus a few months ago.
I saw you before we went on air. You were looking at Vlahovic, I believe, and you were shocked with how quickly he was running. Was he almost trying to prove something? Because I saw you had a bit of a smirk on his face, too.
I think he was running away from the Curva Fiesole. He ran as fast as he could.
Lifted in from Quadrado, loose! It's an own goal! Juventus catch a break!
What a match. Fiorentina were really unlucky. They're devastated, losing in the final seconds. But Dusan Vlahovic is there to comfort his ex-teammates in their saddest time. This sort of brotherhood and human moments are the reasons I love Serie A so much. Up next, I'm off to Napoli, the most colorful place in Italy. And in Genoa, I catch up with an old friend, Sebastian Giovinco.
Bye-bye.
People have been living in Naples for what seems like forever. It's only a 3-hour train ride south of Florence. Yo, I'm in one of the coolest cities in the world. Welcome to Napoli.
A Napoli sono tre simboli: la pizza, Maradona e il calcio.
Vita mia, oi core, chi sto core, si stata
o prima amore, o prima e l'ultima sarà
Daniele, what does it mean to you being the speaker of the club? What do you feel inside when you have to scream the name of a Napoli player that scores a goal?
un sogno, è come dire cosa prova un giocatore quando segna un gol, la stessa cosa. Provi gioia, sei però attento perché non vuoi sbagliare, è veramente tante cose insieme, devi lavorare ma anche essere felice perché la tua squadra ha segnato.
What makes Napoli fans so special compared to other fans around Italy?
Sono specialissimi in tutto, sono super affezionati. Ovunque andrai nel mondo, in qualsiasi città del pianeta, troverai un tifoso del Napoli.
Hanging with one of the most colorful personalities in Serie A offers a unique opportunity to poke fun at my friends back in New York. This is too good to pass up.
She's very intelligent, but she drinks cappuccino after dinner. Papi! His hair is always perfect, but he wears the same clothes every day. Matteo Bonetti! He's a really nice guy, but please no more chest hair. Michele Grella! He's handsome, funny, and perfect in every way. Marco Messina! Forza Napoli, Napoli, Napoli. Whoa, whoa, Napoli, Napoli, Napoli. La mia Napoli, Napoli.
The local people of Napoli told me I had to spin around 3 times, put a blindfold, and then walk between horses to get good luck. This is what they tell to the tourists to see how stupid they are. Yo, Tony, how far am I? I gotta be close. I feel the horses. Yo, I thought this was gonna be so easy. It's not that easy. Yo, how long have I been here?
If you go...
Where are the horses?
No!
I didn't do it. I didn't make it.
Marco Messina, buonasera!
My producer, Tony, had a wild idea. It was a bit nerve-wracking, but really fun.
He's going to go on air on local TV. It's going to be pretty sweet. He's probably never going to leave Napoli after this. They're going to embrace him like their son that he really is. So it's a big thing. It's a big thing. Most watched TV show in Naples.
Is it really?
Marco, vengo da te. Che idea ti sei fatta di questa squadra, di questa città?
Sì, è la mia prima volta qua a Napoli e io mi piace fare un giro, parlare con i napoletani, sentono come stanno, come pensano. E io sono innamorato del gioco del Napoli, anche dagli Stati Uniti, perché giocano un stile importante.
What an atmosphere when you tally up all the points at the end of the season and you look at who won the Scudetto. If it is one of these two teams, you'll have to point back to this game.
Let's go back to the Maradona Stadium. Marco, before we let you go, we've got to get a prediction from you. We're going to get the other guys in just a second, but you get to go first today. What have you got for us? What are you going for?
All right, so they've been telling me that Napoli, supporting Napoli is like falling in love. You have to love Napoli even through its imperfections. And there's something so special about this city. And honestly, I'm rooting for these fans. I think that Napoli is going to win tonight 2-1, and there's going to be a big momentum going forward for Napoli in the Scudetto race.
Right underneath their curva, who have been so loud and singing their entire time. I did not think this was possible. I did not think this was possible. The biggest fear of every Napoli fan I spoke to before the match came true tonight. They said that in the tough moments, in the moments when we get so close, it's our mentality that gets to us. Tonight it's pretty clear. Milan have that mentality. Let's get out of here. I'll never forget my time in Naples, but there's still one thing I gotta do. In this city, if you don't have money for a coffee, the locals will buy one for you.
Vorrei un caffè e un caffè sospeso. I've gone around and I've talked to the people of Napoli. There's one thing that I heard that I'm obsessed with. And it's this thing called caffè sospeso, which means suspended coffee. Basically what it is, you know, if you have some money and you have some money to spare, you pay forward a coffee for someone who might not be able to afford it. It's a beautiful tradition, and even the New York Times wrote an article on this, which just shows you how beautiful the people of Napoli are. Everyone here is always smiling, is always looking out for one another. I think this caffè sospeso is just another example of that. This is gonna make somebody very happy.
Time to sprint back up the coast to the majestic and busiest port city in Italy. I'm in Genoa. Have you ever seen something so beautiful? This is in the north of Italy, which is famous for a few things. The focaccia, which I'm gonna have very soon. No.
Look at that.
Mamma mia. And the two football clubs. Genoa being the oldest team in all of Italy, and Sampdoria, who I think we're gonna hang out with today. They've got Sebastian Giovinco, who's one of the biggest names to ever play in America in MLS. And we're gonna have some fun with him.
Those look like dancing shoes, man. Was it Dancing with the Stars or something? I don't know.
Today, we were at Bogliasco with Sampdoria. I had to call my good friend, Sebastian Giovinco. Sebastian, welcome. So we're gonna test your skills on CBS. They're always making fun of me. They're always making jokes, all my co-workers. So I had to call you a sharpshooter. Let me introduce you to the crew.
Okay.
Bottom left, we have Papi.
Okay.
Then you got Mike Grella. He's nice, he's cool. But, you know, sometimes he gets off the mark. Then we got this guy, Matteo Bonetti. He's one of the commentators. Then we got Andres Cordero, who's his partner. He's a nice guy.
What are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit hidden. Yeah, that's it. You think you could do it?
Yeah, we can try.
All right, let's go. All right, come on.
Eccolo!
Matteo. I'm sorry, Papi. Like Grella. Sorry, bud.
Bye-bye.
There we go. Up next, Salerno's exciting, and quite frankly, really odd. And up north, AC Milan's Brahim Diaz, he's pure comedy.
Look, what are we doing? We're 11 days into this trip. How are we on a plane? It's so beautiful, though. Look at this.
Flying from Genoa to Salerno is a welcome return to southern Italy.
Welcome to Salerno, where the local time is 8:25 p.m. We wish you a pleasant stay and look forward to flying with you.
Salerno. To see Salernitano. So we're walking and we found our hotel. Are we going inside?
Yeah, go ahead, check it out.
Nice hotel. $55 a night seemed a bit too good to be true.
So he booked his room on Booking.
You're really gonna
but he
ruin.
booked
You're
for
really
the wrong
gonna.
dates.
I reserved for the wrong nights. The new price is ridiculous.
Allora sarebbero 204 oggi e 184 domani.
So totale?
That's like 400.
Sarebbero 388.
That's gotta hurt, huh?
So obviously that room doesn't fit my budget, and I didn't have a place to stay. The good news is, though, that with Tony's budget, well, the way that he lives sometimes, it feels like he doesn't even have one. I piggyback off him whenever I can.
In my room, man.
What's up, Tony? I'll sleep here. I'll sleep in this room. And then I'll be here. I'll cook some omelet in the morning, right? For both of us. We're like roomies. Like living in New York, you know, it's beautiful and you think that it's nice, but you're very go. It's never taking a second to look up or look around or to enjoy the people around you. Kind of take it for granted. I think being in Italy and seeing how much people value just taking a minute to eat and enjoy your meal and sit with friends and sit with family, it's one of the reasons why I'm looking at this. Like, guys, I don't know if I'm coming back because I'm enjoying the lifestyle, and football is completely intertwined with that. It's like when there's a game, that's the only thing that matters. It's what you talk about over food, over a good meal. It's what you talk about with your family. It's what you fight about with your rival friends, but that kind of creates a beauty in it, you know? It's a reason to get up. That's the beauty of life, that's the beauty of the game, and really that's the beauty of Italy. It's like enjoying the little moments that, in the end, are actually the only thing that count here. All right, so this is what happens when we go out. We make a lot of friends. We met Americans in Positano. Say hello, guys.
Hi. Ciao.
So they asked one thing that you need to know. This is the only phrase you need to know in Italian.
Yes.
You can get by on anything. Any question to any answer. That's it.
Okay.
You know these three words.
Okay.
Non ti preoccupare. Do you know what that means?
Non ti preoccupare.
It means don't worry about it.
Ah.
That's it.
Okay.
Very good.
Non ti preoccupare. Non Non ti preoccupare. Non ti preoccupare. Non ti preoccupare.
It's not bad.
Salernitana needs a minor miracle to retain their status in the Italian top flight.
But they're coming out. They're coming out. In the stadium, and when the ball goes down, they send the ball boys to try and get it. Looks like a difficult task. You know what's funny? It's funny how normal it is, because I'm sure they've been doing that for such a long time. They like looked at us like we're crazy. Why are we filming them? Why are we so interested in a ball falling in between the stadium? They've probably been doing this their entire lives since the stadium was built. Fantastic.
Salernitana leads! Delirium inside this crowd as Bonazzoli celebrates!
Man, that match was a blast. But I gotta head up north again, back to Milan, to see a young gun who's making a name for himself in Serie A. This Spanish midfielder is one of the keys to Milan's Scudetto season. Today, we are in the very iconic Milanello. So many iconic players have passed through these doors. The gate was open, so we decided to come on in. Joking aside, we are filming with Brahim the Dream Diaz, one of my personal favorite players.
Yeah, no worries, man. Welcome to Milanello.
You're gonna be like a judge.
Okay. Let's give us a surprise. I'm gonna see now.
I think you're gonna be embarrassed. You see this guy, he's holding a camera, he's very good. Besides that, very bad.
All right.
Oh! 1-0. 1-0.
Have you seen these legs?
Hey, Ma, how you doing? I gotta call you back. I'm with Brahim right now. It was a rest day for Brahim, so he played judge. Who's got more game?
Hey, man. How's Brooklyn?
Me or Tony?
I love you so much, you know.
Great pass.
I love it. Oh, thank you very much. Biscuit to everyone there.
No nice way to say it. Tony just wasn't good. I did kind of surprise myself with my skills. This was no contest. All right.
Let me talk.
No. All right, I'll see you. I love you. Bye.
Probably the most unique experience we've ever had.
I think your best thing is the shoes.
What
are those? I love it. And the socks.
He had fun. I think that he just enjoyed it. He started roasting Tony, which personally I really enjoyed.
Another great time where Marco brings the best and most fun out of these guys, these players who are just looking to do different things, and Marco brings that. See you next time, dude.
See ya.
Time to head west to Turin, 2 hours by car. Tonight, Juventus Villarreal, the first ever female broadcast of the Champions League.
Well, this is a special Champions League day for CBS Sports and for Paramount Plus Football. And the crews calling the games, well, guess what? They are all women.
Great to see my friend and fellow CBS talent, Jenny Chu, in the house as a sideline reporter. Now the chance of a lifetime to sing the Juventus song with 40,000 of my best friends. A truly magical moment. Up next, I'm off to the capital to catch up with AS Roma's scorcher Tammy Abraham and his coach, the special one, Jose Mourinho. The early morning Turin-Rome fast train gets me to Italy's capital real fast. At Roma's training ground, I'm visiting the city's new king of Calcio, Tammy Abraham. He's always up for some fun. Yo, Tammy, what's up, man? How you doing?
Marco, what are you doing here?
What do you mean? I'm here to see you. What are you talking about?
Just like this. You're in Rome.
You don't like what I'm wearing?
Look at your shoes, bro.
What's wrong with the shoes? You don't like them?
Bro, go get changed, please.
All right. How about now, man?
Bro, so much better.
I look good?
So much better.
Check it out, man. What's up, bro? How you doing? Nice to see you.
You too.
Well, you spent a lot of time in England.
Yeah.
Now you're in Serie A.
Yeah.
What has been the thing that maybe surprised you the most, or like the biggest misconception you had before, or that people think, compared to what it actually is?
The level's very high. That's one thing people need to understand. For me, I feel like here in this league, teams are more tactical. I feel like they focus on more key situations than compared to England. For instance, you know, just the defending. The defending, it's everyone. No one wants to concede goals. You know, and for strikers, it's more difficult. But you know, I'm adapting well, and you know, as a striker in this league, you have to adapt for you to score.
How's your experience been with like the fans over here? How are they different than like anywhere else?
They're passionate. They are passionate, football passionate. You know, everywhere I go, everyone's a football fan. You know, everyone speaks to me about games, about my goals, performances, etc. You know, they're diehard fans, and every right to be, because you know, when you wear this shirt, you more than represent just yourself and the team. You represent the whole city. I'm a good dancer. I can dance. I cannot teach you. Just simple, you know, just follow me. Come on, let's go. Right, left.
This is it? This is
Enjoy
what we're
it.
gonna do the whole time?
This is just simple, you know?
All right, you know what we gotta do?
You can.
Next time you score, I gotta see you do this to the camera. All right? All right?
All right, cool.
Then we're gonna show this video.
I'm pretty pumped after my time with Tammy. Let's see if he can step up his game on one of football's biggest stages. It's the Rome Derby.
Allo Stadio Olimpico sta per iniziare la 30ª giornata di campionato, sta per iniziare Roma-Lazio.
Marco Messina joins us again once live from Rome.
The only people that you'll see walking around Rome are tourists, because whoever's not here in this stadium, they are in front of their TVs watching this match. La partita più sentita in Italia. The match that's felt the most in Italy.
Oh, this is great. This is great. Look at that. Look at the Lazio fan. That's their response. You know what I imagine? I imagine so many of these older guys, them coming here as kids, singing this with their fathers, with their mothers. It feels great when big names make the time to open up to me in ways I could never imagine.
Pellegrini and Swinger. Point for goal off the woodwork, and Tammy Abraham, seconds into the match, has broken a deadlock. Karsdorp flying for Tammy! He does it again! He can't stop scoring for Roma!
He scored, bro!
I love the Derby della Capitale.
Tammy, you didn't do your dance though.
Oh, you forgot the dance!
I have never experienced an atmosphere like this. Roma 3-0, Derby della Capitale. Mourinho is losing his mind.
The day after the massive win, Rome is surprisingly calm. Crosstown at the Coliseum is the perfect venue to hang with one of the most successful coaches of all time. Roma's Jose Mourinho.
We're in a very special place. Today's a very special day because we got the special one who's coming by. What better way to spend our day? Jose, how did you end up in this beautiful city, and how did this Roma job come about?
I liked very, very much the first conversation. I don't want to be too poetic and say it was love at the first sight, because football is not like that. A different project than what I used to be, because normally I go to clubs where the objective is the immediate success, everything in place to attack success. I couldn't come to a more beautiful city than Rome, but at the same time I couldn't come to a more passionate fan base, because the Romanisti, they are really special in the way they live and they breathe their club.
What do you hope to achieve with Roma?
I know where I am, and I know for what I come. And what we are trying to find is to find the balance. Be smart, be intelligent in the market, create an identity, stability in the club. Roma has to be successful. A city like Rome, with this history behind us, and I have the utmost respect for Lazio and for Lazio history and everything. But Rome is the club of the people. The Romani are Romanisti.
I know that your father, he was a pro footballer. Your mom was a teacher. And you said that your wife is the most influential person in your life. How important is family for you, and what kind of impact did they have on who you've become in your career?
You can be in love with football, you can be in love with your job, you can be in love with so many things. But if you are not in love with your family, if you are not in love with your close friends, you are nobody. I think in our job in football it's very important that you don't work for yourself, you work for others. I work for the players, I work for the fans, I work for my family, I work for my friends, I work for their happiness. And when you bring that plus into your DNA, into the nature of your job, into the nature of yourself, I think you are one step ahead. So I always motivate myself with people I love. Am I ready to change my nature? No, I'm not. Am I ready to change my approach? Yes, I'm ready.
In Italy, there's nothing more important than family, and Tony was generous enough to share his with me. And thanks to my dad's surprise visit earlier in the day, he got to join in on the fun too.
Franco, his nephew, that's making the carbonara. You were my favorite Shineman until I met the rest of the Shinemen. Now, you're at the bottom of the list, Tony. I'm sorry.
The free meal was amazing. I didn't want it to end. But it's time for my live hookup with the studio in New York.
Perfect, thank you guys.
From Tony's kitchen table.
I don't know where Caprari came from. I don't even know how
he got that
Has Caprari ever gotten one cap?
Very good, but he's not even on the team, bro. Why not? What do you want me to say?
Ooh, it's today with Marco, with the family. So Marco, what do you say, dude?
I'm having a good time tonight. Where I'm seeing the Shinemans.
Are you a jerk or are you a jerk?
Second one.
I'm still a jerk.
Hey, Ma, how you doing? Today, we're at Tony's family's house in the countryside of Rome, just outside of the city center. And we've got Tony's family. It's a 98-year-old grandmother. Come on, let's go inside.
Ciao.
Come stai?
Bene,
Marco, piacere.
Caterina.
Come stai?
Bene, grazie. Vai. Prego, prego.
Ciao, come stai? Marco. Molto piacere. Sono un amico di Tony, purtroppo. So she told me that she met a guy when he was like 18 years old. She was 16, 17. That wanted to take her to America.
Vai, vai.
Look, you making it right now.
So you got the bread on the stick. My wife, Christiana.
30 seconds.
Bread on the stick. And then you got Marco eating with the fennel dust and the salt we made. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
I'm gonna go to the other place. Nanny put it in the
You're a little nervous today because you've never been on a horse before?
Yes.
I was more nervous before. It was kind of good. I feel like I'm on top of the world right now.
Marco?
Yeah.
Tell me how it is, buddy. How is it, dude?
Non è male. Preferisci più il coniglio? Sì, preferisci il coniglio. Sì, questo è sicuro.
C'è non c'è una piazza.
Tony, you know me well. You knew I was feeling a little homesick, so you brought me here.
Up next, down south, Palermo is buzzing for Italy's do-or-die World Cup qualifier. And I reconnect with my family for some much-needed TLC.
We're the last ones to get in.
No, they'll get you.
The scenic flight from Rome to Palermo is nerve-wracking. Italy, North Macedonia is so close. The biggest national team match in years.
My wheel is gone. We are in Sicily.
Dude, look at that view, dude. Look at that.
Welcome to Palermo. As you know, I'm a businessman. So of course, I got my franchise. I got Bar Messina. Chi si chiama Messina qua? Tutti. Io sono Marco Messina.
Io sono Mirko.
Questo è il mio caffè.
Manuele Messina.
Francesca Messina. Aurora Messina.
Mirko Messina. Andrea Messina.
Marco Messina. Gaetano Messina.
Mia mamma è Francesca Messina.
E tutti a Palermo.
Forza Italia! Forza Messina! Forza Marco Messina! When in Palermo, what do? You act like you're from this city. You act like the Palermitani.
Eccola qui, la mia sticcola! Guardatela che bella!
Vedi la partita stasera?
Daremo tutto il calore, dico l'affetto che possiamo dare nei confronti dei nostri azzurri.
Questo è il TV americano. So everything in Sicily and Palermo is special, even their hats. So my dad is walking by, he said I have to get one.
Yeah, there's a picture of you when you were here little, and we got your hat.
Really?
And so I want to get this for you, and you have to wear it, because you have to wear it like a Sicilian.
Ah, do I look Sicilian now? Oh, what the hell am I doing? This looks terrible.
The market is so upbeat, but things got very real with a local funeral in the piazza. A really beautiful way for the neighborhood to pay their respects.
What was that, dude?
I honestly don't know.
It's a celebration of life is what it is.
That's crazy.
It's a celebration of life.
How are you feeling for the match?
And optimistic, that's first.
I love Palermo. I could stay here forever, but I need to get back to my hotel and mentally prepare for this match. I'll see you next at the Stadio. Here in Palermo, there's only one thing that matters. We can't slip up. Have to win. Oh, shoot! Go, come on! I'm disappointed.
Oh my gosh, but shoot the damn ball!
Italy's World Cup nightmare continues.
Wow, what are we doing? What are we doing?
We've once again not qualified for the World Cup back-to-back.
Nobody has any courage.
North Macedonia won the match 1-0. I'm disappointed. I'm sad. I'm embarrassed.
This performance was a shame.
Here in Italy, we need something new to happen. This is the moment that I look at us and I say, we have to have a long, deep look in the mirror. Take the arrogance away of, all right, we won 4 World Cups, which is very important. Even what we did at the Euros was very important. But our structure, our foundation, is that solid?
Keep smiling, man. It's only a game, I know.
Good luck getting a smile out of me for the rest of March.
Traffico to Palermo. Our driver Eric is trying to get us to pick up Marco right now. When we say horsepower, usually we're talking about cars.
We picked a good day to go see my family that I haven't seen in 13 years, though. If there's anything that's making me
They're gonna cheer you up, dude.
Yeah.
I'm making the most of my trip to the south, visiting my family, who it seems like I haven't seen in forever.
I'm here to see my zia Lina and my zio Gaetano. They don't know I'm coming, so see if they open it. Ciao. Come stai? Bene. Tutto a posto.
Vedi che sorpresa.
È da troppo anni che non sono qua.
Tanti anni che non vedo.
So what we did is we left you here while you were sleeping, and we went for a ride. As soon as you woke up, you didn't see us. You started crying hysterical. So what Zio did is he put you in the car, and he drove. So he drove all the way to the street, you stopped crying. Once he came back and you got off the car, you started crying again. So for about half hour, he went back and forth, back and forth.
Ciao, come stai?
Ciao.
Come stai?
Marco, tutto bene? Tu come stai?
Voi ballavate, vi siete messi a ballare.
Sì. L'ultima notte.
Sì.
Oh, look at this. Lamborghini, baby. My family doesn't mess around. Per fermare. Ciao zio. Ricordi di me? Ho tutti questi ricordi quando stavamo giocando. Ci vediamo. Ciao, ciao, ciao.
This has been a very special trip. Italy is it's where I'm from. It's my roots. It's my family. It's made me the person that I am. So to be able to share this moment with everyone here who's played a very important role in my life since I was a kid is extremely special.
Salute. Ciao.
Ti vengo a trovare.
Up next, I'm off to Turin, where I finally get to wash my dirty clothes, and my CBS peeps come to town for an emotional ending to my magical trip. I have to say, I'm a bit emotional traveling through the Sicilian countryside. It reminds me of the unforgettable times I had here as a kid, times that made me the man I am today.
What is going on here, man?
I'm a freeloader. I take what anyone gives me for free. So Tony was able to access this lounge. He's got some special card that he pays for or something. And I tagged along as a guest.
You don't even know you're sleeping tonight and you're sitting here in the lounge, kind of
That's actually
ironic.
true. That's actually true. Maybe I'll sleep here.
And you have dirty clothes, you have no more clothes, you have no money for food. How much money you got left on your budget?
I don't know, I'm not checking. I'm gonna get depressed if I check.
Look at that view. Ciao, Palermo. Until next time. Now it's back to Turin for Juventus Inter. But before I hook up with my CBS colleagues, my other family, I gotta knock something fundamental off my to-do list.
So this is the part where everybody on social media, they see everything I'm doing. They say you live an unbelievable life, you're having fun with all the players. But then there's reality of being in Italy for 6 weeks and having to do my laundry at the spa. Oh. See? Not that hard.
You know, this was one of the best months of my life. But as the saying goes, all good things have to come to an end. My peeps back in New York, they're arriving today in Torino. I'm in the lobby, waiting for them to come, them in their big bags. You most of all.
Most of all. Come on, group hug, let's go. Group hug.
Ladies and gentlemen, Juventus Football Club.
The arrival of the entire CBS team for the big match gives me that much-needed energy boost. Add former Serie A standout Nicolo Ventola to the squad, and I'm feeling pretty good.
I hope it will be a great game.
Segment 2 will be Marco stuff, so depending on how much time we have.
You're gonna cry? I don't want this to end. No.
3, 2, 1.
Today, Italy's two most decorated teams meet in Turin for the biggest match. I'm Poppy Miller here with Matteo Bonetti, Mike Grella, and Nicola Ventola. Nicola, you're a former
What I love about live TV is you never know what's gonna happen. Like Juventus's star and USA's own Weston McKennie showing up on the set unannounced.
Stefano, giri backstage, devi girare McKennie è più importante, giri backstage. Io non l'ho preso, lui è venuto da solo.
The crew scrambled to get him ready for air.
We've got a very special guest joining us. Weston McKennie, Juve and US men's national team midfielder is here with us.
And just like my entire trip, we pulled off a miracle. Well, this is the end to my big adventure. Italy brought out the best in me and reminded me about what's most important in life. Staying on budget, which I did. When will I be back? Non ti preoccupare.